Here we go again. Hey, Rebels. Okay, so we have two cards here, and one says Dolphin with peace. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. Then you also have go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Interesting. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as, okay, use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. So it's very interesting, right? I did a read, I think 2 days ago, for specifically ladies. The title had ladies with the bullhorn type of announcement thing in it. And the song that came through was Ray Charles' Night and Day. And that's the song that I was hearing again. Now I understand that how that message could have came off harshly, but honey, the truth is just harsh, and not everyone is ready to accept the truth as it is. That we live in a duality type of world. I don't know any other world, so I don't know what that world, runs off of. But we live in a duality. So there is this message of not only realizing your truth does have an opponent, and the opponent's truth is a sense of reality. It is a reality, whether you agree with it or not. But with Ray Charles, Night and Day, coming back to mind, I was thinking about the Cosby Show where Rudy was performing that baby part, right? And how many people did not like that? Did not like that, but it brought me to the thought of child performers. Reflect. Spirit wants you to reflect on yourself within your childhood and those proud moments. Not necessarily those proud moments where somebody else, complimented you or say that a boy, that a girl, but those child moments where you really felt alive, where you really felt like you were exactly where you were supposed to be, you were doing exactly what it was that your spirit came here to do. And spirit would like for you to bring that back into existence. And if you're already doing that, spirit said learn to enjoy it. Picture yourself as that little kid. If you have a picture of yourself when you were about that age or you were that age where you have that memory, look at that picture and talk to that kid and converse with that child and remember that energy that you lived in that or those moments. So that was a message. Spirit said side message. Okay. So let's go ahead and see to what or to whom spirit would like to bring to your attention with the Kipper issue. I'm really starting to understand my relationship with Kipper Ish because just as I stated before, I tend to deliver some very harsh messages and some very harsh realities. And it doesn't always come across very loving, but every message that I do is full of integrity and very loving, regardless of my tone. But, to each their own, and depending on where they're at. I also recall with myself that there was times that certain messages was given across to me, regardless of the tone, regardless of the words used, and I wasn't ready to accept it. So whenever you're ready. So we have Earth Angel. I love it. What are we talking about with the Earth Angel? Nice guy. Mature man. All right, let's go the other direction. Rich guy. Message. Can we get the third legs? Rising star. Okay. And enamored. Surrounding energies, trust, and real love. Confirmation on the thought, but let's just go ahead, baby. The veil. The veil is being lifted And for some of you, the veil has been lifted. So I'm being told that this is going to be a very brief message, so do bear with us. There is someone who has passed over who was not able to show up for you the way that they wished they would have been able to show up for you due to what they have been able to watch over you and watch you grow as. Now that their presence is no longer here. Whether this be a father, a grandfather, a cousin, a friend, or I'm hearing for somebody, a teacher who was very important to them in their youth. This specific person wish that they would have known more of what you went through and what you have been challenged with in the things that you have endured during this lifetime. Them being on the other side, they have gotten to know so much about you, and not just what you've been through, but they have got the opportunity, the blessed opportunity of getting to know your heart, the things that you contemplate in your mind, the things that linger, and how strong you are when you are faced with the things that attack you within your mental state. They are with you, and they hope that you acknowledge that their presence is with you, that though they're no longer here, they are doing their best to support you with the energy that they knew not of, that they should have supported you with when they were here. My goodness. They want you as well to look back at that child that you once were, that child that lives within you. And they want you to understand that there are synchronicities and that there are signs of relevance of their presence around you all the time. And that you have helped their spirit to grow. They really want you to trust this. So I'm not sure how trusting you are of loved ones still being in contact with you. This specific loved one is a male, and this specific loved one wants you to know that they are hanging on to be here and surround you within the support of their energy for as long as they possibly can. That they are not trapped in the in-between. That they are doing their best in every way possible that you allow them to not just support you, but to assist you in the guidance that they wish they would have known to show up for you as. Oh my gosh. They want you to know what real love is, and their portion of being able to assist you is for them to be able to help you understand the real love of loving yourself, of knowing that even when things seem like they're falling apart, they have recognized your strength and that they are doing everything possible to help encourage you. Let's continue on. Powerful woman. Soulmate. Sadness. What do we say here? Here, Rebel Earth Oracle, if you don't know, even if the camera stand does tend to slump over, we do not edit that out because nothing happens by mistake. But it definitely was a sign. And the sign that was given to the camera stand falling is that they want you to let go of that sadness, because it happened just as sadness. Hey, and amazing. Because you got soulmate and gift. They're trying their best to help you through your sadness. They're trying their best to help you through everything that you have suppressed in regards to what it is that you felt that you missed out on. They understand that there's no going back, but they are definitely giving you their service in their best attempts due to your cooperation to help you to create the moments that you felt that you missed out on, because there's no going back, but they really want to give you the chance to align with the feelings, the emotions, the liveliness that you could have had they been there for you, had they had the ability to be there for you, had they had the wherewithal to know how their presence was not, well, their presence not being there for you would have discouraged you from being able to be as confident as a person as you would have been able to be had they been able to show up better, had they had the confidence and the esteem and the wherewithal to be better, not just for you, but for themselves. I'm also hearing they didn't know. They didn't know. There's something about what you went through that they had no clue about. And had they knew about it, they wished that they would have trusted themselves to show up better for you and set their ego and their arrogance to the side. But they understand why you were cold towards them. They understand why, not just why you were cold towards them, but why it is that you had to become so sheltered in your ways of accepting others who reminded you of them. 12:12 on the clock. And that watching you has taught them so much. Interesting. We have taste right here at the bottom of the deck. Watching you while being on the other side has taught them so much of what they hope that they are able to live up to next lifetime. That something in their heart, that something in their spirit will remember you and be able to meet you in some form of an alignment that you two can either become great friends, respected companions, or just someone to know and say hello to. That's beautiful. So they understand, as spoken before, how the emptiness that you felt, all the emptiness that you felt due to their absence, caused you to feel betrayed, caused you to feel that your feelings were not being honored. But they also want you to know that their absence was a catalyst for your change. My palm is inches. And the heart right there on the hand. Their absence was a necessary catalyst for your change. Just as any child, they want their parents, they want whomever represents any specific title in their life to show up in the most kind, caring, loving, respectable, ideal ways, forms, and fashions. But they said that it had to be this way. And that they learned through watching you since their departure why it had to be this way. But they want you to know that they are so proud of everything that you was able to do, and they also want to say thank you. They also want to say thank you for the forgiveness that you've given them. They really appreciate it, because they wouldn't have been able to experience life this way had things been any differently. But it's very unfortunate that things had to work out as they have. So they say their message to you is slow and steady. Don't rush it. They're proud of you for you learning how to balance out your emotions versus projecting your emotions out to be other people's responsibility. They want you to understand that because of that, they want you to trust yourself because they see what's ahead of you that you have yet to come in contact and tune with. They want you to understand by taking things slowly and trusting yourself just as much as they are rooting for you. It's going to unlock so much about your potential no longer being a potential but becoming a reality. So this is a very heavy and touching message. But overall, they just want to say thank you. And they know that you accept their apology. And for those of you who have yet to find that place of peace, find comfort in the fact of knowing that they are always watching over you. We're being told to split the deck right here. Got disconnect and be open to receiving. So for those of you who are detached from this message and who still hold a level of resentment, they understand. And due to their understanding, slow and steady, whenever you're ready, they are just happy and proud to be able to experience you in all of your entirety and all of your wholeness. I'm hearing even from the nosebleed session. Okay, split the deck. All right, and it says generosity. You have given selflessly of yourself and your resources, and this is now coming back to you. Remain open to the help or gifts being offered to you right now. So now Spirit is kicking in, and Spirit said, by all means, take your time. But regardless of whether you're ready or not, whomever this male figure is, they're going to be there for you. Say no matter how many times you say no, they know you really yearn for them. So therefore, they are going to continue to show up for them for as long as they are able to. Then you have, 888, karma. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and materialistic success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So though it says karma, I realize how that can be shocking. Like, oh my goodness, what I do? No, this person is their spirit on the other side is definitely reaping karma by having to experience you this way. And it's a bittersweet. It's a bittersweet experience for them. Because there's so many times that they've been there and you are none the wiser that it's them. Not that they want the validation. They just really wish that they would have did better by you. They really wish that they would have known better. They wish that they would have had those opportunities to be there for you. And however that could have worked out. But it had to happen this way. One more, Spirit, please. It says 1122. Great shift. Oh, let me wipe my face. First focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Rebels, I love you so much, and I hope that this message was useful, and not just useful, but helpful for you. Obviously, you're doing some amazing things, and you are gaining a lot of praise, not just here on earth, but especially within the spirit realm. For those who their spirit mission now is to do everything that they can for you within the allowance of your acceptance. So, rebels, as always, go live your life. Make it do what it needs to do for you, huh? Go, rebels.